Hey, the name is Raessyh, and this is my wildcard for the GBB24 World League Loopstation category. Enjoy.
Nice. Nice. All right. All right. So we got Raessyh here. So I don't know if you guys saw my reaction to Scrapper. I'm pretty sure I'll release that one before I release this one. But just like Scrapper, this is a guy who I haven't seen enough to kind of get a full idea of what his kind of style would be coming into this. So yeah, kind of relatively unknown for me. I've actually only seen this guy once before. It was I can't even remember what that was for. It was a Loopstation video, obviously, but it was like, I don't know if you guys saw it, but it was like kind of filmed in a way that was like really 1990s era esque, with like the handheld camera and like just the kind of like aesthetic of the video filmed was like capturing the early 2000s, like late 90s era. So that's where I was first introduced to him. So this is the second time I'm listening to him. Again, didn't really know what to expect in terms of style, but yeah, I have to say the music that he created here, I don't know if it was intentional, but it really captured like the vibe of like old school video game soundtracks. Not like super retro, but like around that era, maybe again like somewhere in the 90s with like maybe even like the the Nintendo 64 era. I'm thinking back at like Super Mario, um, Super Mario 64, like that kind of era of like Nintendo video games really captured like the kind of vibe of that for me at least. I don't know what you guys thought about that in terms of like the atmosphere and vibe, but that's what I captured from it almost immediately, just from like the buildup of the notes and whatnot. So yeah, I thought it was very clean, super well structured. Um, Sound design again, which tends to be a pretty big trend with like all these loopers coming in, putting their names into the wild cards here. Their sound design is like absolutely next level. But that kind of makes sense at the same time because like, the MK2's been out for a while now, so people are just getting better naturally. So we'll be seeing a lot of more like high quality wildcards this time around comparatively to like when the device first came out. Just for like a natural kind of progression of the loop scene anyway. So, but yeah, it was very impressive in that manner as well. I like some of the stuff he did here as well. I also like, man, I really like watching these even more so now that I have my own device, because I feel like I'm really starting to like be able to pick up on certain things. Some things I can't, like sometimes like especially with these higher, especially with like the elite loopers. There's some things they do I just don't understand, so I'm not even gonna try to attempt to break it down. But I can pick up like some basic stuff now that I like looking back before I had my device. I've seen a lot, but I just couldn't really like, I didn't really understand like what they were doing because I didn't have the device for myself. But now, I see it now. Like whenever somebody like hits their microphone is usually, because they have they're gonna make it like a baseline, and they do that by using a form of like delay. Like granular delay is a pretty popular one. Just like any kind of like delay, really, like even panning delay works. You just set the feedback really high and set the timing to a certain interval. You can get like a pretty interesting textury baseline depending on like what you want. So, yeah, if you're ever wondering like why people hit their microphone sometimes, that's why. And also, yeah, using like the switch up, I think he was using either like a phaser or a flanger, whatever you pronounce it. You use that to just kind of switch up like the texture of the sound like midway. And yeah, that's like, other than that, like that's a very solid wildcard. And I think it's like even more impressive because I think like in terms of the public perception, just like Scrapper, this guy is pretty relatively unknown. I think this wildcard is getting a lot more attention though compared to Scrappers, which is kind of odd because like I'd put them in like the kind of same category in terms of like skill level. Just like the natural progression of YouTube algorithm, I think just some things get pushed out a little bit more, even if like they are like technically pretty similar in terms of skill level, I guess. But this one here was very, very solid. I think like on a technical standpoint is a little bit better because there's like a lot more things going on. But yeah, like style wise is super sick. I really enjoyed this. So yeah, I guess we'll just have to kind of find out again where this will fall, because we don't know. Simply, we just cannot tell at this point because there's so many yet to be released and there's so many that already came out. Again, super hyper mega competitive competition, only 6 spots to be given out for the wildcard, so super tough. But yeah, really impressive nonetheless. So all right, that's pretty much it for that wildcard. Nothing really much else for me to say there. So if you guys enjoyed what you heard here, links in the description to the original video. Go check it out. Yeah, go check out Raessyh as well. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce your name. I could get that wrong though, because I haven't watched you enough yet. So eventually I'll get it right, but I think it's Raessyh. Go check out his channel as well. Links in the description to that. Go leave him a sub if you enjoyed what you heard from him. If you like what you heard from me though, you can leave a like on this video. You can sub to my channel. Links in the description to my Discord as well. Go check that out. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next beatbox reaction video.